Xia Huanhuan and Lu Ziang raced a sled through the midnight snow toward Shishan Base, the lieutenant buoyant with the intelligence she had stolen from Yunk Manor. She disclosed to her subordinate the true scope of their target. Zhang Yi was not merely a suspect in the disappearance of the Walmart South China warehouse's 10 billion yuan inventory, but a terrifyingly capable superhuman who had slaughtered over 100 attackers and lived in greater luxury than the Shishan leadership itself. Xia Huanhuan theorized he commanded a spatial ability hiding the entirety of those supplies, and she gloated that her phasing power would render his alloy walls useless by allowing her to deliver explosives or toxin directly into his living room. She promised Lu Ziang promotions and rewards once Team A obliterated the manor. Their conversation was light, the sled dogs whimpering in the cold, neither noticing the predator closing the distance. Without warning, a single round shattered the silence. Xia Huanhuan's head snapped sideways, a spray of arterial blood painting the snow, her fixed smile fading as she tumbled from the sled. The shot, fired from thousands of meters away by Zhang Yi, riding the colossal mutant Cathuahua, had found its mark with surgical precision, decapitating the Shishan threat before she could deliver her report. Xia Huanhuan's corpse hits the snow, the abrupt violence shattering the moment she and Lu Ziang had spent discussing her promotion. Lu Ziang watches his partner of many years die before his eyes, a vague, unspoken affection turning into cold grief, yet his soldier's discipline holds. He instinctively draws his weapon and aims into the darkness where a colossal black shadow looms. Zhang Yi atop the mutant Cathuahua, 2,000 meters distant. Lu Ziang's rifle cannot reach that far, and in the split second he hesitates, Zhang Yi has already cycled the bolt and fired again. The silenced shot cracks the air, but Lu Ziang's form shimmers and shifts like a ghost, leaving afterimages as he dodges the bullet with a supernatural movement ability. Zhang Yi's scalp prickles at the confirmation of a second superhuman. He cannot let either escape with intelligence on him, but Lu Ziang has already seized Xia Huanhuan's body and dropped into a snow pit. Recognizing the sniper's overwhelming range advantage, Lu Ziang suppresses his rage and keys a distress beacon to Shishan Base, calculating he only needs to survive 2.5 hours. Zhang Yi, equally desperate to silence the witness, finds his target vanished. He dismisses calling Fatty Sue no transport, too slow, and his gaze falls on Huahua. He proposes a gambit. The cat flushes the enemy out, he snipes the exposed target. Huahua, territorial and bribed with 100 dried fish, agrees. She charges across the snow, body rolling into a massive spiked sphere of hardened fur that crushes a trench meters deep. Lu Ziang, using his phone as a rearview mirror, sees the impossible projectile and dives aside just in time. The sphere halts and unfurls into a towering feline monster, fur bristling like steel needles. It roars and charges in a weaving S pattern. Lu Ziang unloads his sidearm, but bullets only shower sparks off the metallic hide. He dances through the snow with his ghostly speed, evading claws and teeth, but every dodge paints his silhouette against the white. 2,000 meters away, Zhang Yi's finger tightens on the trigger the instant Lu Ziang breaks cover. Lu Ziang narrowly evades Zhang Yi's opening shot using a supernatural speed ability that leaves ghostly afterimages, but he quickly falters under the coordinated pressure of Zhang Yi's precision sniping and Huahua's monstrous assault. A second bullet infused with supernatural force grazes him, drawing blood, and though he dodges the follow-up shot, Huahua launches from the snow and clamps its jaws around half his body with a sickening crunch. As Lu Ziang screams and raises his weapon toward Huahua's eyes in a final suicidal lunge, Zhang Yi ends him with a clean headshot. Both intruders lie dead. Zhang Yi arrives on his snowmobile to find Huahua returned to its normal size, perched atop Xia Huanhuan's frozen corpse and meowing expectantly. He rewards the mutant cat with tuna cans from his alternate dimension, then examines the bodies. Lu Ziang's unusual white armor is ruptured but intriguing, slated for study. When Zhang Yi touches Xia Huanhuan's corpse, a violent instinct surges through him, a voice in his mind urging him to plunder her power. He presses his hand to her forehead and absorbs her supernatural energy, feeling his strength swell dramatically. Her body becomes an empty husk. Huahua, sensing the transfer, had deliberately yielded the prize to its bonded partner. Zhang Yi tests Lu Ziang's corpse and feels nothing, deepening the mystery. He stores both bodies, scrubs the blood, but cannot erase 5 kilometers of tracks. The organization behind the pair now knows his coordinates. He calculates their likely response, limited to superhumans and portable heavy weapons by the snowbound logistics, and rides home to fortify his sanctuary against the coming storm.